Welcome to KS Compound Barbecue. We're going to do something different tonight. It's not always about what you're cooking outside. I just got done cooking some fillets, but my daughter didn't really feel like fillets. She felt like pasta. She told me pasta. When I think of pasta, although I'm gonna totally screw this up, I think of the movie Chef. And I think of the dish that Favreau made, ScarJo, and the seductive pasta, whatever the hell they called it. But it's such a great movie, and it's one of my son and my favorite movies. So I'm gonna try and make this thing tonight. It's Pasta Aglio. I don't know. I can't pronounce it, but we're gonna give it a shot. So we're gonna try and get as many of these stems and stuff off the basil, as Ramsey would say. But I haven't done this in a very, very long time. Let's be honest. I'm not a chef. I do other things for work. So we're gonna try and do the best we can. Chopping this up. Like literally, this is embarrassing how bad this is, but giving it a shot. Try not to cut any of my hands off. Great. Hear my dog sighing around me. I haven't done this. This takes like forever. I'm sure it'll be great when it's done, right? Faith in that. Graham, you got faith in that? Really hoping it's up. All right, screw it. It's gotta be good enough, right? Get as close as we can. Put that in there. And then watch this. A little flippage action. And then what we gotta do is just get some cloves of garlic. I know it's not, I'm not peeling garlic on this. I know everyone's gonna freak out. I'm also not using red pepper. I know that's gonna send somebody over the edge. For sure that's gonna send somebody over the edge. But I'm out of red pepper and I forgot to get it at the store. So we will improvise, which is fine. All right, so kind of like in Goodfellas, you wanna slice these super thin. Again, first time trying this dish. I've seen it made a million times by other people, but we're gonna do the best I can here. And again, that's probably not gonna be good enough, but we're gonna give it a shot. All right. So then I'm just gonna use my pot filler. I'm gonna fill this up, I don't know, call it halfway, and we're gonna fire this up. That is good enough. And then the biggest thing that you can do to make this thing successful, again, what I've heard, is you want a ton of salt in this thing. So I've got Himalayan salt. I'm dumping, I have no idea, but you can imagine it's probably quite a bit. So we got some serious salt water going on there. And we're gonna let that boil. We're gonna throw the pasta in, and then we're gonna rock and roll. We're gonna have pasta aioli. Yeah. All right, so we are going to be adding some extra virgin olive oil. I've got some stuff from HEV. This is called California. It's medium flavor. But what you want to do is, they say it's a, I don't know, a cup, half cup, I don't know. It's filling the bottom of the pan, basically. So we want to get this going, and then we're going to get it going on medium. I'm literally going to take all this garlic, dump it in. All we needed to do is get translucent. So I know these aren't the thinnest pieces in the world, but they'll go pretty quick. Starting, come up to heat. So again, we're just going to get this garlic cooked up. And we want to make sure it doesn't brown, which God knows if I can actually make that happen, we'll see. But they say before it's gonna brown, you want to add some salt water to it. So we'll see. But let this oil go. These guys cook up. Here is the major mistake that I made with this, amongst probably not cutting this thin enough. But I don't have red pepper flakes, so we're going with Creole seasoning. We're gonna see how it goes. That's it. But I know this stuff is spicy and it has red pepper flakes in it, so we'll just see how it goes. Good enough. All right, and then also it's starting to brown, so I'm going to remove it from the heat. And I'm going to put some salt water in it. All right, now we're going to add in a little pasta. So this is just spaghetti. And we're not going to break it. Don't break it. And don't touch it. Just put it in there. Let it boil. Let it do its thing. Let it be happy. All right, pasta is going. Pretty fired up about that. Sauce is ready for the pasta when it comes. My dogs are fighting. This is all normal. Everything's normal. Totally fine. Pasta Aglio, Olio. Yeah. All right. So now you just want to take the pasta out of this bad boy, and you're not going to worry about draining it. You're actually just going to get some of the water off of it. Put it in there. Now, I made a lot of pasta, so see how this goes. All right. Now, what I need to do is get more of this salt. We're going to mix that around. And the pasta is going to really eat that up. We're just going to turn that in here. I'm going to let that sit for a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit of salt, a little bit of ground pepper fresh. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing, but you gotta, break a few chickens to get an omelet, so we're gonna give it a shot. I think I just need a little bit more spice in here. And of course, one more thing, we need lemon. And I'm going to squeeze half a lemon in here using my hands so I don't get seeds in there. And we'll let that sit for just a minute or so. Mix it up again, and we'll have kind of pasta aioli. But again, I'm trying something I've never done before. I encourage everyone to do that. Get uncomfortable. I'm sure the 100th time I make this is going to be amazing. I'll probably use the right shit in it, but we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna let this sit. The last ingredient I'm gonna do is basil that I chopped up. And let it sit. I think it's looking pretty good. Lemon, basil, salt water, a little bit of pepper. I've got my dog barking. So now we're just going to take actually the fork that you use for stabbing meat. We're going to roll this thing up. And then we're going to take a spoon. Set it just like that. Just like that. It's as pretty as it's gonna be. So that's all I'd say for that. Throw a little bit more basil on it. But that's it, folks. Again, Chaos Compound Barbecue. This is not outside barbecue stuff, but duty calls. Your daughter wants pasta, you make pasta. Again, have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, hit like, do all the stuff in the things. And yeah, I thank you. See you next time.